Welcome, everyone. A bit more excitement in the air tonight as this matchup is the first game of the in-season tournament. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. We take a look at the Cavaliers. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the third best record in the conference. And, of course, the Pacers. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now. Look at Cleveland's starting group. They've got Tristan Thompson. Kyrie Irving is out there with Smith. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's LeBron in at the 3, the small forward. And for Indiana, Roy Hibbert is out there with West. Then there's Hill. Then it's Paul George. And it's Wong in at the 2. And for these two teams, their first game of the in-season tournament. Greg, this contest will count not only towards the regular season record, but also towards the 4-game group play stage.
And Kevin, all 30 NBA teams divided into 6 groups of 5 with 6 group winners and 2 wild cards advancing to the elimination round. And it all starts here. Here we go.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Pass to West. And the rejection by Love. And the basket by West. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Cleveland. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Hill. On offense, here are the Pacers. Pass to Hibbert. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Knicks. Love with the screen on Hill. Fires from the wing. Yes, that goes in.
Such a smooth operator out of the pick and roll. Irving can do so much with the ball. It's ridiculous. It makes it so difficult to game plan for him because he can break down pretty much any defense.
George, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
LeBron kicks to Irving. Floats one up, and Hibbert with the block. Hill inside. James defending. Hill looking it over. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of this game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
He misses the free throw. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
He hits the second from the line. Well, J.B. Bickerstaff, Greg, has done a tremendous job in his time with this Cavaliers team.
Has had him on the winning track since his first full season with the team. Really getting the most out of this roster. Not full of superstars, but full of guys who enjoy playing together. And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Now, here's George. He dishes it to West. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And George kicks it to West. Hill sets the screen for West. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a three. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Irving passes to Love. Shakes him. And it's Roy Hibbert with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now here is Hill. LeBron with the block.
And Bron with the block. Look, the shooters are working hard, but he is all over them.
Down low. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by James.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's George. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Smith for three. Nailed from three-point land.
And Smith loves pulling up from three. Never scared to fire when he's out beyond.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
It's back to Hill. To the inside. And stolen by Love. Oh, and here comes Smith. All alone. Good on the shot. Smith's got 5 points so far.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 6. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
For your Indiana Pacers, everyone. Let's get excited.
While we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Kyrie Irving third, and of course Paul George.
And how about the work both of them put in from the foul line? Just such a consistent, dependable performance from both.
Hill against Irving. A floater, and it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here is Irving. Over George, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Irving against Hill. Passes to Wall. West outside. West a screen on Smith. Driving inside. Shots good by Wong.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run right now. Smith sets the pick for LeBron. Another three for Cleveland.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Here's Wong, covered by Smith. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Love. Last season's performance for him, 3rd in rebounding, and he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And as you said, a top 3 rebounder last season. He just seems to know how the shot's going to come off the rim, and he always hustles to get there. Now, here is Smith, 5 points in the game. Here's Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Irving's got 6.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pacers trail by 11. Here's Wong. Hill, a screen on Smith. In the corner, George with it. Trains the three-pointer.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. On the wing, James. Poked away, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Here's Irving.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
George finds Hill. Back to George. Misses the 3.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Irving looking over the floor. The pass to LeBron. To the wing on the left. 4 on the shot clock. And Irving launches it from deep. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Hibbert. 8 points his last outing.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Cleveland leading by 9. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. It is still early in the season, Greg. We'd like to think we have teams figured out, but do we really?
Not at all, Kevin. This is the time period where fan bases freak out because of records. There's still a lot of identity to be found with every team.
With a new group on the floor.
The Pacers Treasure Dance Crew.
Pass to Dellavedova. Outside Williams. Over Watson. Williams, that's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Scola passes to Shepard. He kicks to Watson. Clock at 6. Scola, a screen on Williams. Watson. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Pass to Dellavedova. Back to Jefferson. Passes it to Williams. And here is Fry. Guarded by Scola. Fry, good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Indiana's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Craig, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Here's Williams after Luis Scola's score. Williams finds Dellavedova. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. No good from Fry. Pacers trail by 11. Here's Shepard. Nothing on the board. Watson surveying the D. Scola left side. Over Fry. And there's Scola on the assist by Watson. The Cavaliers leading by 9. There's the pass to Dellavedova. Back to Williams. Brewer with the screen for Williams. And shot on the way. Almost, but it rolls out. For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Pass to Watson. Now Scola. Over Fry. Scola, no luck. And it's Dellavedova with the ball. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They have a 9-point lead. Lets the 3 fly. Cans it from downtown.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
The Pacers shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. 1:36 left to play in the first. Scola kicks to Watson. From deep, Walker. And the 3 ball is good.
Oh, what a weapon. Walker can abuse you inside, and he can also stretch the floor.
Williams passes to Fry. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Pacers trail by 12. 59 seconds left in the first. Watson with it. He's against Williams. Indiana moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Scola passes to Watson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Williams dishes to Fry. No good on the 3. Indiana's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Watson, the pass to Scola. To the middle. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line, for the Pacers, C.J. Watson. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Cleveland leading by 9. Porter passes to Fry. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Fry's got his second bucket tonight.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Cavaliers ahead, up 11. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
Cleveland leading by 11. We've got George. Walker out there with Mahimi. Then it's Williams. And it's Watson in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Love kicks to Porter. 5 to shoot. Pass to Thompson. In the corner, it's James. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Celtics in Boston.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Mahimi passes to Williams. Lets it go from deep. That one's in, his first shot this game.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Here's James. A 26-point game for him in the win against New York.
Oh, yeah, and he was piling up the blocks, too, 4 of them. And it's about more than just that number. It's about getting into shooters' heads.
Here's Thompson. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, you know Thompson's going to battle for every rebound.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
That free throw good from Thompson. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. For any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
And stolen by James. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Third is Kevin Love. And, of course, Kyrie Irving.
But these guys are always around the hoop, always with a nose for the ball. A dominant season inside for both.
Pacers trail by 11. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Wong. Passes it to Watson. Shot clock at 6. Walker is screen on Porter. Here's Watson. Nice D from Porter. And Love's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. They are coming into this having notched to win against the Knicks in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
And it's sent back by West.
And all about timing for West on the block. He anticipates the shot and acts at just the right moment.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for Indiana. Cleveland also making some changes. Smith comes in for Matthew Dellavedova, and Kyrie Irving subbed in for Porter. George against LeBron. George dishes to Hibbert. Back to George. West outside. Out to the wing. Hibbert with a screen for West. Indiana needs to get a shot off. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
The Pacers have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
For Indiana, Roy Hibbert. One shot.
One shot.
Free throw good, Roy Hibbert. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Irving from long range. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Love. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Love's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Watson. 8 points his last outing. Driving in. Outside for George. And Indiana, another 3.
And becoming more of a facilitator, West finds his man that time.
Cleveland's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Outside Irving. The shot from 20 feet away. Love. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Love's got 5 points now this quarter.
K-Love is used to fighting through contact. He enjoys overcoming aggressive defense.
Pacers trail by 10. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. George against LeBron. Hibbert kicks to Watson. Shot clock at 5. And it's Hibbert missing. Cleveland leading by 10. To the paint, here's Love, and Love throws it down.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
Indiana's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Now, here's Watson. He's covered by Irving. Here's George. The Cavaliers pull it in. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Irving. Inside. And Love with the basket on the assist by Irving. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. The pass to Wall. Back to George. West a screen on James. George. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
No good from Irving. Pacers trail by 14. Now George. He has 6. 3-pointer. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Watson's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Smith. And the Cavaliers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Some changes for Indiana. Luis Scola, he's checked in for West, and George Hills subbed in for C.J. Watson. Williams, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Loose. Paul George with the steal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Always been nails from the line, something George takes pride in.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from George. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And LeBron throws it down.
Roll back that clock. LeBron, the king, still reigns.
And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. A 12-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. Outside, George takes a 3, and that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Irving passes to Thompson. And for a while, the West held bragging rights on being better than the Eastern Conference. Rich, you think that's changed?
I think so. You see a number of powerhouses now in the Eastern Conference, and the West is way more open.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. That free throw missing. So he comes up empty at the line. Pacers trail by 9. Outside Hill. Pass to Scola. Here's Shepard. A 3-ball. He can't get it to go.
And they continue to control the glass.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, one of the toughest things NBA referees are asked to judge are carrying violations, where the ball comes to rest at mid-dribble. Now, Warriors coach Steve Kerr says they've been doing it ever since Allen Iverson convinced the referees that it wasn't a carry. It is a carry, but the whole league's been doing it. Kevin?
Yeah, you're right. We've seen it. David, thanks. Hibbert up top. The dish to George. Pass to Shepard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hill passes to Scola. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the middle, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Hill. The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Fry's checked in. And both free throws good for Williams.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Williams against Hill. To the paint. The jump hook. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket for Scola.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Irving. Hits the jumper in space. Irving's got 13.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Here comes your instant Raiders dance crew.
The Pacers making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. Richard Jefferson. He's checked in for Mo Williams. Pacers trail by 13. Here's Shepherd. Hasn't made one yet. The shot by Williams, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
James in the post, working on Williams. James, good.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
Getting into foul trouble will really handcuff you, and they found that out last time.
Passes it to Shepherd. James against Scola. And he drops it in from the low post. Here's Smith. He had 10 points in the win against the Knicks in New York. On the wing, Irving. Back to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. The shot comes out.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Drains the 3 while he's being fouled, and he might be able to make this a 4-point play.
And that is a big-time shot and a really dumb foul. Don't give him the and one on a three-pointer.
The Pacers shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Walker's checked in for Luis Scola. Then for the Cavaliers, Brewer is checked in for LeBron. Jones comes in for Smith, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Cleveland leading by 9. Dellavedova kicks to Jones. Back to Dellavedova. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Now the pass to Fry. 7-foot shot, and there's another one for the Cavaliers. The Pacers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. Down low, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Fry kicks to Jones. Pass to Dellavedova.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Launches it. Walker with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Outside Williams. Pass to Shepherd. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Cleveland leading by 6. Outside Jefferson. Kicks to Jones. 1:10 left in the first half of the game. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That's foul number 2 for him. Both teams deciding to change it up. .109 left in the first half. Here's Porter. The rebound by Turner. Here's Indiana. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. To the inside. Mahinmi passes to Turner. He kicks it to Watson. Pass to Mahinmi. Dishes it to Walker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And part of what people like about Walker pre-draft was his defensive skills. But he has the makings of a versatile two-way guy, given good coaching.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the second free throw, good. And here are the Cavaliers now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Dellavedova, the pass to Fry. Back to Dellavedova. Pacers with the rebound. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line, for the Pacers, David
Take a break. Take a break.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And he can't hit the second. Cleveland leading by 4. Porter looking it over. 11 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Jefferson passing to Dellavedova. Clock at 4. Here's Love, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Love's got 11 points in the quarter.
Great movement from Love, finding a hole in the defense.
And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. With Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Well, a lot of things needed to get better. Our level of force defensively is not there. We got to pick it up. We got to play with a lot more collective force.
We'll see if you can bring the noise more as the game goes on. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us. Through the first half, there is still some work to do for the Indiana Pacers.
Well, they're coming out firing from deep right now. The defense is spread thin. I'm talking me in 1992 thin.
Now, to be fair, that Orlando jersey with the pinstripes, very slimming, big fella.
Well, thank you.
All right, fellas, let's take a quick look at 2 key players from that first half.
I love watching these 2 guys go at it. You can call this a Shaq-size matchup. Both guys leading the way for their teams.
You calling it Shaq size? That's a statement. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So on the floor for Cleveland, We've got Kevin Love. Smith is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Tristan Thompson, and it's LeBron in at the 3 slot. Smith's shot is good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
The pass to Wall. Hill with it. Pass to Wong. Hibbert with the screen on Smith. Drills it from outside. Wong's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Irving kicks to Smith. LeBron against George. Love with the screen on George. And that one's good by LeBron.
Nice little duel here. LeBron getting the 3 points back for his team.
Hill against Irving. Hill dishes to Hibbert. Pass to Wall. Here's West. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Irving with it. Picked up by Hibbert. James looking it over. Smith outside. Love with the screen for Smith. Love can't hit.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Passes it to Hill. Hibbert inside. He's guarded by Love. He gets that one. He's got 10. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And here's LeBron outside. Offensive rebound. Thompson passes to Love. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Love's got 13 points.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Hill finds George. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Cleveland leading by 7. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Love with the screen for Irving over Hill. And that one's good, Irving.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And the pass to Hibbert. Thompson comes with the double team. Here's George. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Irving against Hill. Irving kicks to Smith. Puts it up from 17. Irving misses. Pacers trail by 9. Pass to Hill. Pass to West. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. West has got his 2nd basket of the game.
In the paint, West has a great mix of size and flexibility, so he has multiple ways to get around the defense.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
The Pacers high school is here.
Williams, he's checked in for Kevin Love. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season. Second, the Pacers.
It was an intimidating branded defense they played. They sent the message that if you were going to get your points in the paint, you were going to have to work for them.
And so it's Cleveland with it. They lead by 7. On its way from Irving for 2. And another miss by Cleveland.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Long passes to George. Five on the clock. Here's Wong. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers leading by 7. James, the pass to Irving. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Irving's got 17.
When you play with stars like LeBron, Harden, KD, look, Kyrie has learned how to operate off the ball.
And the Pacers call time here.
Here are your Indiana Pacers. Loud.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats here for Irving. Coming off a terrific season. How about 27 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds? To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Williams against Hill. There's the dish to George. He takes it in. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Cleveland. He dishes it to James. Thompson, a screen on Scola. James, the pass to Thompson. It's good. And it's 7 points for Tristan Thompson.
Just another dime from LeBron. And this man, every time he drops a dime, I feel like he moves up the leaderboard.
Pacers trail by 9. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has a 3-pronged approach to globalization. 1 is hosting games on foreign soil. 2, teach youngsters to play through academies and camps. And 3, make broadcasts more accessible via television and the web. The returns? 15% growth year over year for the last decade. And an opportunity, in time, to maybe be the biggest sport on earth. Kevin?
Those are big plans. Out of competition, but I love the way they think. DA thanks. Pacers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Bounce pass from Hill. George against Jones. This one for 3. George, no good. Cleveland leading by 6. LeBron outside. Back to Williams. Releases. Nice jump shot. Good. Williams has got his third bucket of the night. Indiana's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Wong. He's covered by Irving. From deep, George buries the long-range jumper. George has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Pacers. Passes to Jones. Outside Irving. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. And there's the pass to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Smart pass, just one of the many ways Kyrie Irving creates offense.
Pacers trail by 7. Hill with it. Still scoreless. The shot by George, wide open. And the Pacers another 3.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those 3s coming.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Here comes your Pacers high crew, everybody. Make some noise.
Checked in for the Pacers. West comes in for Luis Thorpe. Then for the Cavaliers, Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. McRae has come in for Irving. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Mo Williams. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Down low, here's Frye. Can't get it to fall. For Indiana, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. West outside. Indiana moving it around. The 3 from George. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Dellavedova. James in the post. West is there. LeBron, good. LeBron's got 14 points.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Outside, George for the tie. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Releases from 15. That one goes in. Now it's a 5-point Cleveland lead.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Outside Hill. And that's a foul called on Jordan McRae. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Kevin Love's checked in for Frye. Jefferson comes in for James Jones. And Porter subbed in for McRae. Here's Watson. He's tightly guarded. Mahimi, and he lays it straight in. Mahimi's got his first 2 points of the night.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Cleveland leading by 3. Love outside. Kicks it to Porter. And the layup's good off the glass.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And the shot goes in.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Cleveland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Porter finds James, 18 feet out, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Such a skilled guy to guard. Love a difficult matchup for anybody.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
After being an all-star caliber player for so many years, Love has shifted into more of a role player at this stage in his career, and he looks completely rejuvenated.
Both free throws good from Kevin Love. Pacers trail by 5. Watson kicks to Mahimi. Dishes to George. Watson for 3. Porter pulls it in.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Cleveland.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And they've been working things through the post tonight, flexing their strength on the block.
Indiana trailing here. George passes to Walker. There's 1:26 left here in the third quarter. And there's the call on Jefferson. That's foul number 2 for him. Mahimi, a screen on Porter. Watson for 3.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
LeBron powering inside.
When we watch James still play at this level, it's crazy to think that he joined the league in 2003.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Trailing by 10. Outside, George.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
For Indiana, they have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
At the line, for Indiana, Paul George, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Cleveland leading by 8. James outside. Over Walker. LeBron going to work inside.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Outside, George. Here's the foul. It's on Mahinmi. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside, Porter. Pass to James. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Love with a wide open look. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists in the game. Turner against Jefferson. Walker is screen on Jefferson. Turner passes to Walker. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers ahead as they end the third quarter with a huge surge. An 18-6 run. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. George is out there with Walker. And it's West, then there's Hill, and it's Wong in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Count that one. 6 points for Walker.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Cleveland leading by 11. James right side. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, James.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Irving against Hill. He kicks it to George. Here's West, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Oh, scrappy play from West on that backboard, making sure he gets the ball for that second chance look.
Irving with the ball. He's against Hill. Pacers trail by 12. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to George. Fires for 3. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his 8th assist here tonight.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Irving against Hill. And the pass to Love. Shoots over Walker. And that one's good. Love. Love's got 12 points here in the second half.
He's a talented shooter. Love doesn't avoid the mid-range like others might.
And so he'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 11-point game. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Pacers. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for James. Free throw drops for Hill. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Outside Irving. Dellavedova scanning the floor. Irving against Hill. Shot clock at 5. From 13, Hill with some nice D. The Pacers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Long passes to George. Top of the key jumper, no good. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And it's Smith missing. Pacers trail by 8. Pass to Hill. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Hibbert dishes to George. And it's West in the corner. Hibbert kicks to Hill. The Cavaliers pull it in. Thompson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside Irving. Love in the post. From 7. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Love's got 4 this quarter.
I'm sure Love's team is thrilled to see him rolling like this. When he's having a good night, everyone shares in it.
Timeout called the Pacers.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Here are your Pacers dance crew.
Jones checked in for Cleveland. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. To Hibbert, back to West. Indiana moving the ball around. Hill finds West. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Irving against Hill. Irving passes to Love over West, and it's Love missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And stolen by Irving. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And it's Thompson with the jam. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 13 rebounds.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Hill passes to Wall. It's back to Hill. There's the triple. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's... And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Cleveland. Took him no time at all on that one.
Such a reflexive shooter. Smith rarely needs any time to get set up and fire.
Pacers trail by 13. Outside Hill. Outside George from the arc. Good! Another from three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Love's looking around. Back to Smith. 4 on the clock. Over Wall. Hibbert pulls it in. Indiana's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Kicks it to Hill. Outside, George. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Outside, Irving. In the corner, Smith with it. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
And he's quickly up to 4 made threes in this game. Sheesh, get this man the rock.
Hill passes to George. West with a wide open look. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. 10 points for David West.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Love with the screen for Irving. No good from outside.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Great pass to set up the lay-in. Irving's got 19 points.
Oh, the dish from Smith. Great basketball play by JR.
And so it's Indiana with it, trailing by 13. George looking around. Beyond the arc. Here's Hibbert. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Irving for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Passes it to George. Here's Wong. Great tee that time from Love. Irving dishes to Smith. The pass to Jones. Paul George with the steal. Goes up. Count it. Good. George has got 41.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Cleveland leading by 12. Irving passes to Smith. Outside Irving. Now here's Thompson. Inside. And Love throws it down.
Oh, that's how you flush it. I see you, K-Love, showing you still got a little bit of bounce.
Indiana's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Hibbert with a screen on Irving. to Hibbert. The kick out to Hill. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Smith, left side. Pass to Thompson. And Hibbert with the block. Jones against George. Over Love. George, no good.
Oh, wow. This close, you got to finish strong. Like, you can't give yourself room for a mistake like that.
Here's Irving. And it's Roy Hibbert with the rebound. Hibbert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Long passes to George. The dish now to Hill. Back to George. Lets it go with a three. Connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
And a calm in the storm. These fans taking in the moment.
He has made it 4 from outside en route to the most threes in a game in franchise history. LeBron's checked in for Jones.
Show him some love.
And so it's Cleveland with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now here is Smith. He's guarded closely. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Hibbert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Wong. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Wong's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pacers. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Left side, Irving. Good on the triple. Irving's got 12 points in just the second half.
Look, he is a 50-40-90 guy, right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
George up top, covered by LeBron, fires from 18, and again it's Indiana converted.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Cleveland leading by 10. 1:39 left in the fourth. Here's LeBron, drills the baseline jumper. LeBron's got 5 points now this quarter.
Now understand this, when LeBron James entered into the league in 2003, that's when lots of players were actually taking mid-range jumpers.
For three, West. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Cleveland's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's LeBron, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Pacers trail by 11. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. West a screen on James. George passes to West. And the shot is good.
Good take from West. A big man who welcomes contact when he's trying to score.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line, for the Pacers, David West. One shot.
And David West, no good on that one. Cavaliers shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Smith finds Irving. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 5 to shoot. James, no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Irving against Hill, and stolen by Hibbert.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
West can't hit. Hill against Irving. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. And Greg on top of the regular season tally in the win column. They earn their first win out of 4 in-season tournament group games.
Giving their fans just one more reason to get excited here early on this season. Congrats.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.